traded on the stock market. I forget what it is, but just you type in Jay-Z weed stock ticker, boom, that motherfucker's right there. And you can get some of them stocks. I think it's pretty early in it too. So, you know, it's going to take a little while because everybody got
It's a slow burn.
Yep.
Aurora Cannabis.
Long-term
so Aurora's
investment.
getting a lot. It's like 3 companies. Aurora, this other growth company, and like 3 stocks that are like killing it. But like soon, yeah, you're right. So Coinbase is about to make an IPO, right? So then that's cryptocurrency that's about to go on the stock market. Already you have like BlackRock and all these crypto companies, like big hedge fund companies buying crypto because, you know, soon they're going to be selling it back to the banks. It's going to be like kind of rare, you know, like right now, I think Blackwater bought up more than was made last year. So all they're going to do is sell it back. It's like, what would you do with a big stack of money that's like future money? This year is going to be like a crazy year. You know?
Yeah.
More like games, instead of being like GameStop, it's more like Game Hammer time.
Yeah, Diamond Hands. Y'all got that?
Diamond
y'all got
Hands.
any GME?
Nah,
y'all got that?
Nah, I don't have any GME.
You got AMC?
Nah, I didn't buy an AMC. It's too high, bro.
Where you didn't?
Missed that boat a long time ago. But you know what? My son talked me into throwing a little bit of money in the Dogecoin.
Doge is that's probably worse than the other ones.
Yeah, it is
probably better than Doge.
Listen,
it's infinite Doge. When it comes to cryptos, you can just
right
because
it doesn't have a cap.
Yeah,
it doesn't have a cap. Yeah.
It's like all you have to do is wait for people to hype. I don't know why they're hyping it. It's kind of stupid because it's like the worst crypto out of everything.
It's like a meme coin. Yeah.
Nipsey Hussle was on Bitcoin like 10 years back. You know about that? Yeah. Nipsey Hussle had that little site where it's kind of like a Facebook for crypto where if people like you get, you know what I'm saying, currency.
That flip take a while over them shits, man. You gotta make sure you get in there at the right price. Actual GameStop shares or whatever, like there was this one firm that shorted it. They was in debt like $2 trillion, right? I mean, $2 billion, excuse me. So another hedge fund fronted them $2 billion to make sure that they was all right. And in the process of fronting them another $2 billion, they shorted the shit even more because they knew that shit was going to drop. They knew that shit was going to drop. You know what I mean? And so, and look, the shit was 300. It's fucking like $55 now. So
that's right.
Yeah, I just looked it up. It's 66 right now.
Yeah. Shit like that. Yeah. So like they knew the shit. So even if they took all the shorts they put on it when it was 300, right, and they sold it at 66, he eating.
Yeah,
He made his bread back. He didn't make the bread
big time
back. Like I was watching this shit. They were saying that whole shit. It like you gotta think about it. If a motherfucker go on Reddit, right, and tell people, yo, buy this stock, buy this stock, buy this stock, right? Like us, the motherfuckers that use social media, we can't drive the price of a stock up or down. You know what I mean? You know how many shares they sell per day? So it was at the end of the day, it was 2 big motherfucking hedge funds beefing with each other. Same way
whales. Yeah, it was hedge fund beef.
Yes. Okay. That's what we just witnessed. Hedge fund beef.
It was American history for one. Definitely history though.
Because like in order for the motherfuckers to get liquid again, they had to sell all their stocks. And so the whole fucking market was going up and down.
Yeah.
I'm mad as shit, B. Fucking
it's crazy.
Apple had they earnings call. Motherfucker, $1 billion in a quarter.
Yeah, they got a beat.
And the fucking this shit I drop because other motherfuckers out here, they gotta sell everything they got just to make. Man, listen, I don't like.
They got the Apple car too. You seen the Apple car?
Yep.
But it ain't make that. I put a bunch of money in on Monday. Bought the stocks at 140. The shit ain't hit back to 140 yet, man. I mean, I lost money on that particular, but overall I didn't. But I'm mad at this shit, B. Like,
I tell you what. So stocks are weird, but I tell you what, the crypto right now, it's like at the very bottom because now everybody's trying to buy it and sell it back. So if you buy anything, if you just bought like $100 a month on crypto right now, just for the rest of the year, you're looking about 2 or 3 years. If you didn't even touch it, and you just bought $100 a month just for the rest of this year, you pick anything that Coinbase got, I don't care what it is, right? And then you look at 5 years, I guarantee you there'll be more than about $7,000 to $8,000. I guarantee you. It's like no way it can be. It's no way. It might be about like $20,000 or $50,000. The same $1,200.
Yeah, don't dump all your bread in crypto. I say that.
No, I'm not saying. I said no. You only got like 100 a month. Just put 100 a month. Like whatever we're gonna take and put in the savings account or something. Just put 100 worth of it. Not even all your savings either. 100 worth in crypto.
Look at it though.
You know what I'm saying?
Especially like, but like Ethereum and because Ethereum is another one that I've been hearing a lot floating around. I've watched it grow like 300,
600%,
400. Yeah,
600% just last year. Yeah. In this last year,
last week took a big spike.
Look, in April last year, it's down to $90. Right now, it's at like $1,800
on their 52-week low.
Yeah, It was when it crashed last year. When the April crash, Yo,
I usually with the Bitcoin with the cryptos, I usually just fuck with one at a time and just wait to get 10%. Once I hit
10% of it,
then I'll be selling a double.
Yeah.
I haven't see that. I haven't. That's only for me. That's only possible with like Dogecoin, but I don't ever catch Doge when it's like super low. I always catch.
See, I caught it. I just happened to catch it right at the right time.
Those also Coinbase.
My son hit me up. He was like, "Yo, it's at 2 cents," and I was like, "Man, all right." So I looked and seen. I said, "So I got like 4,000 of them."
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, for like $100.
Yeah. That's a good flip right there. I mean, you can't. All you gotta do is wait for the next pump. But like the altcoins at Coinbase, the little cheap ones, it's like 5 cents and 10 cents. Buy those because see, when people discover them, right? When Bitcoin starts trading sideways, and Bitcoin is going up today, right? But say next week it starts just being stale, hangs around 40,000, it's not going up or down too much, right? Then people take the Bitcoin and they use that to buy their altcoins because you don't have to take any cash. So you take your profits. So somebody would have bought at 30 and then when they're at 40, like, man, I made some money. What did I do? I cash out? Like, no, let me buy these cheap coins because when those go up big time, they'll go up like 50 or 100% in a couple of weeks. Then flip that out into cash. You know what I'm saying? You can parlay it a little bit.
And I get a feeling there's going to be a lot of pumps this year too because of the condition. Everybody's forced to have to live in right now. With
the stimulus too.
Yeah, with that too. Yeah, with that too.
People it's like Brad said, people be jumping back and forth from one to the other, from one to the other, from one to the other, and the prices be doing the same shit.
If you watch it, it's a crypto thing on Reddit, but it's before, like in the old school, like I've been doing this since 2017, right? In 2017, we just watched Twitter because certain people will, like you follow certain people on Twitter and they'll say stuff that's kind of like pumps, or they'll be like, hey, tomorrow these people are going to come up with this brand new technology. It's going to make crypto 10 times faster. Then you're like, oh, okay, for real? And you just go put like $50 in or something, right? The next day, that 50 could be like freaking 150, $200, like way more. Like the pumps in crypto, they're crazy. And it's like right on Coinbase. It's like FDIC, your money's, it's like approved by, you got like up to $250,000 in insurance and all that.
FDIC insurance?
Yeah, up to $250,000. Yeah. So they're about to go do an IPO, bro. I'm saying. Gemini is too.
No, see,
American exchanges are FDIC. They're all, I used to work at FDIC.
Nah, because on Robinhood, it tells you every time you trade crypto, this shit is not FDIC.
Not FDIC, yeah.
But crypto is. Oh, no, this one Robinhood crypto. No, on Coinbase it is, right. Coinbase is fully approved. You can put yourself in cold storage. They got institutional and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got trading platform, Coinbase Pro.
Yeah. Coinbase Pro.
Tax, the tax man aside, because Coinbase says those things have to they go directly to tax now too.
What I think they're gonna start doing eventually, because like if you decide to flip stocks, you like that, like you gotta have 25,000 to like buy a stock and sell a stock in the same day and not get a warning like, yo, bro.
Oh, to be a day trader? Yeah.
Day trade.
You could day trade fucking you could day trade crypto all the fuck you want. They don't give a fuck.
Well, so the tax law is kind of weird. So right now, anytime you sell a crypto, and even if you trade it for another one, it's a tax event, right?
Yeah, of course.
So if you're doing that, you're making a whole bunch of short-term capital gains, which you get taxed at a higher rate. And if you're doing it on American Exchange, they're sending all those papers going straight to your tax people, right?
You definitely gonna get the taxes. You definitely gonna.
But if you get, they were about to try to make this rule where if you wanted to have a crypto wallet, it had to be FDI approved by the IRS, right? So every time you move to crypto, it'd go into a wallet that IRS had their hands right in it. They could see everything that you do, right? So they put that on the table. And then when Joe Biden came in office, he struck that down. But right now, they're trying to figure out how they're going to handle this right now. You best believe they're trying to get their tax money.
Oh, yeah.
It's about to be a major pump,
Yo, I heard that Biden is trying to tax money that you already paid tax on that was sitting in the, like if you have money sitting in the bank, so you obviously already paid tax on that for the year. I heard that he's trying to pass it so he could tax that again.
Well, I don't know if it's him that's doing it, but what I heard those coming to banks is going to be this like negative interest thing where, so if you have money in the banks, it's like, it'd be like your money's shrinking while it's there.
Right.
Like before, at one point in time, you used to get money for having money, even if it's like 0.3% or something like that. If you put $100 in at the end of the year, it'd be $100, 101 or something, right? Now,
kind of like a money market or something like that.
Yeah, but now it's gonna be work reverse. Now, if you put $100 in the bank and let it sit, it's gonna be like $98 at the end of the year.
Yeah, it's going down.
You see what I'm saying? But if you have more money, it's gonna be a bigger percentage though. So if you have $1 million, you're gonna be at 900,000. You're like, what happened to my million? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So people will definitely be pissed about that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and it's kind of the same strategy too. With the more money you make a year, the more you're gonna get. Hit
that's
over
why
the
more
head at the
people are
same
taking
time.
and put it in crypto though. So you put it someplace where it grows rather than shrinks. So that's why it's gonna be more. There's like more reasons why all this stuff's gonna pump. So the stock people got mad at these pumping dumps and GME and all that. And they're like, would it be a better way to trade money? They definitely got liquid money. You see what they're doing, pumping all these stocks and stuff, right? So instead of that, where they gonna put that money at? That has to go somewhere. You know what I'm saying? They're not gonna just put it in their pocket and put it in the mattress.
Yeah, but the reason they're doing that is because number one, the dollar itself ain't worth shit. And
it's getting stronger now, though.
I don't know, man, because everything I'm seeing, the prices is going up. But
I agree. Well, inflation's coming. They call it reflation.
Because like the more money you put in, if you know, like right. So the economy is driven by the market, right? So if you're going to put your money in the bank, number one, you're getting fleeced, like because they lending your money out anyway, and they get crazy interest on your shit, right?
Big time.
You know what I'm saying? So like, it don't make sense to have no money in a fucking bank. All your money should be in the fucking market. Like you should have.
That's what they want exactly. It's the smartest way.
That's why they do that shit. Because right now with the corona shit, like the fucking like the shit is fucked up. Baby. Like they keep telling you like oh the Dow hit a record, Yeah, it hit a record, but it's still a bunch of motherfuckers is not working. Bunch of motherfuckers is dying and shit like that. Like
K-shaped recovery.
Yeah, that's all. It's the same way. Like I don't mean to be on aluminum hat shit, but the same way they was telling motherfuckers it was a coin shortage.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing. Yeah, when the money used to be backed by gold, right? And then what the motherfuckers do? What did they do? They
1970s. They dropped the gold standard.
Told everybody like, yo. Give me all. They told before they backed it by gold. They went around and they collected all the gold from.
That's true. See, that's why people like crypto because you can't take crypto. So if somebody robbed the bank and put it in Bitcoin, they can't. If they didn't give it the password, nobody will ever get that money.
Right.
They go to like another country and just all of a sudden remember the password out of the blue. Then they're rich in another country. Period.
Yep.
That's why there's a problem to people that want to get taxes. They're trying to figure out how to. So if you get in a Coinbase, they know they'll be like, hey yo. I think you got at least you spent about $10,000 in crypto last year. It looks like you got a decent amount of gains. What's up on that? I could be like, well, I'm holding it and get long-term capital gains because I didn't realize it, right? I just let it stay there and don't touch it for 1 year. And then when I get taxes, it'll be cheaper. But if it's short-term capital gains, then they'll be like, that's like 40% or 38% or something high as hell. If I got 10 G's out, I better save about 5 G's just in case. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, yeah, it's definitely about to be crazy, though. I'll tell you that for sure.
This year going to be wild. Yeah. It's going to be wild.
A year and a day after I bought it.
What? Yeah. Look, but here's the thing though. So for Bitcoin and stuff like that, I'm not really looking at trying to do quick flips and live on it and pay my mortgage and nothing like that. I'm okay on that. I could do a studio work for that. This is like what I'm doing to keep protect whatever I think my value is, right? Because just like she said, cash is trash, right? So like if you're printing up $1.9 trillion every time they feel like signing a paper or putting, going to slap a hammer down.
What's going on right now? Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Then that means, okay, what's happening to the money that's on the street? It keeps getting devalued. If you keep on printing trillions and giving it out, then the services that people sell, they have to sell it for more money. And then eventually that value also going to go up. If you have cash, your value is going to stay the same as far as your number, but everything is going to cost more. That inflation hits, but you have to get into something that's going to be up more. So like stock market, crypto, real estate, do something that you have to put your money in, be like more invested than you would have usually. Like I'd say be at least more than 50% invested, because if you have like 80% of your money in cash, you're going to see a steep decline on how much your buying power is going to be very soon.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, fuck it. We can flip this into producer shit right here, right? It costs $200 to start a BeatStars page. Right?
No, I'm on you. I'm on it with you too. Keep going.
No. Check this out. Right? You take $200 to start a BeatStars page for for a year, right? If you don't got the $200, it's free, but they just take 20% of your bread, right? So that means you can start throwing beats on their page right now, right? You could throw beats on the page right to today for no money at all. Only money you need to have is the money to pay whatever internet connection you got, be it your cell phone or your Wi-Fi. Or fuck it, go to Starbucks, stand outside Starbucks with your device is not connected, and upload your fucking beats you made on your phone that's not connected. I'm not trying to like shit on nobody. I'm just taking it to like if you at the very like the rock bottom, I guess
need to get it done.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So you could take your beats from there, right, and sell them for like $20, $25, non-exclusive shit, right? Get you like might get you like $100. Now, obviously, you got to eat and all of that stuff or whatever. So, like, I'm not going to say $100 is going to take you nowhere. But what I'm saying is, you can like that 100 obviously is going to be like 70 by the time you get it. But you could like literally start with nothing. You know what I'm saying? You could literally start with nothing. Like, just as long as you got the fucking device, that's all you really need. It could be a fucking iPod Touch.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you could build up from there, and then I'm saying from there, like, open you up, like as I said, either a Coinbase account, you go open up your Stash account, Acorns account. You know, we are not financial advisors, so
no. Let's keep that. Let's make that clear. Let's make that clear. Let's make that clear.
At all.
Disclaimer.
I'm only speaking from my own. I'm only speaking from my own personal experience.
Yeah.
Just seeing like this how you can make your money like fucking.
I got one for you.
Well, people are trying to do what they can, you know. I mean, because you know that $600 ain't doing it.
I got one for you.
You know what I'm saying? And it's not covering. It's not. I mean, that's gone as soon as you get it. That's not.
I got one for you.
But when you get $600, right? Like let's keep it a whole buck. Nobody's using all 600 on everything that you need. There's at least a little bit in there that's being used on something that you want. Sacrifice a couple of them wants and take them dollars
and invest
and just throw it in whatever. You could throw $5 in stash, literally $5 in stash, and just and if you want to throw it in the market and you don't know what stocks to buy, I seen this shit on YouTube. Dude said find an ETF. An ETF is basically like so individual stock.
Basket of stocks.
Yeah, exactly. So ETF stock, individual stock, I call like a like your favorite player on the team, right? A ETF is like an all-star team.
That's your broad spectrum.
That's a good
spectrum.
That's a good analogy.
So you go inside the ETF, you go inside the holdings on the ETF, and the dude said it. His name is Wall Street Trapper. He said,
I like him. Yeah, he's good.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, he's good.
Shout out to him. Yeah.
Definitely. Go inside the ETF and look at all the holdings they have and look at the percentages. Now, when you invest in an ETF, it's gonna have a expense ratio or whatever. And this is shit I was thinking is like, yo, with something like Stash, if they hold all those companies on Stash, just take your money and just do the math. If it's 55% it, this 30% that, so and so forth, then for every 100,
you could do the same allocation.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Only thing with Stash, see, I don't get me started with this. The only thing with Stash is that you paying market price for every share you buy. Where they have other joints, you could pay a limit price.
Like a limit order.
Yeah.
Limit your order.
That's a lot better too.
Yeah.
Yeah, Robinhood won't let you do limit either.
Now Robinhood
it does.
Robinhood lets you do limit.
Yeah, it does.
Maybe they took it off
limits on buy and
these.
sell. Yeah.
Maybe they took it off on some of these ones that I've been doing.
Limit order.
They probably took that shit off on GameStop.
Yeah, I bet you took it off.
They did it while that bullshit was going on just recently.
I was gonna say limit. I was gonna say limit sell. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what I said. Limit sell on that joint. Get out. You know what I'm saying?
But what I'm saying is this: like, as a producer, you could start with GarageBand, right? Free, Stash, free, PayPal, free, right? All these apps is for free, right? And you could sit there and turn nothing into something. You know what I'm saying? You could literally turn nothing into something. Take your money, put it in there, get you a stock that pay dividends, and get that drip going. Fuck that drip they talk about on the street, which is closed. No, stupid drip. Right? Dividend reinvestment program. So when that they pay goes back in. So you worry about throwing your money in the air so a stripper could throw her ass in a circle. Pardon me for strippers, like, you know, get your money. But fuck that. Throw them dividends back in and make your money go in a circle. Rich off nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Buy on the dips. Buy on the dips.
Yo, I mean, and even if you don't, you
but you can still make money with it going up.
Yo, you and not even that. Like, you get dollar cost averaging. Like you figure like a basketball player. One night he gonna score 20, one night he might score 10, right? So 20 to 10, his average is 15 now. So you might one time you might buy the stack at 20, one time you might buy the stock at 10. Average is 15. So and as long as the stock is above $15, you making money.
You good. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
see, a lot of people have that misconception too, is thinking, oh well, if you don't buy it low, you're gonna lose money. Like, no, you're not gonna lose money that way. You can also make money at the same time with the stocks going up. Like you can still turn around, keep flipping that, still making money with it going up. Like you only lose if you sell.
Yeah, yo, hold them shit.
That's exactly right.
It's like, and do not follow the motherfuckers like with this whole with all of they
don't follow the Reddit traders. Don't follow Reddit.
Don't invest with your heart. Invest with your mind. Like I seen this.
Do your research. Do the best. I mean, there's a lot of free information out. There's a lot of people out there that have a lot of really, really good information with financial literacy and everything that you could dive into to really get an understanding of what, you know, how to play the game. But you gotta start somewhere, you know what I mean? And you're gonna have more losses. See, a lot of investors don't talk about, you lose more than you win.
Yep. But
you know what I mean? Until you start getting more inept in what's going on, because you know you got to gain that experience. You know what I mean?
And you get the bigger wins. You know what I'm saying? But even if here's the thing: if you like, yo, fuck it, I don't want to lose. Open a Webull account with an email address, right? You could paper trade. So you're not even like actually trading real money. You just trading imaginary money. So as a producer, you sitting there, you getting your money off BeatStars, right? You stacking your little $20 here, $30 there.
I'm gonna do that. I didn't even know about Webull.
Yeah, you can go on Webull. You can paper trade. You can go TD. It was a Thinkorswim. I think you can paper trade on there, but I think you got to actually open an account. But
you talking about Forex? No,
I'm talking about stocks, bro.
Oh, okay.
I don't fuck with Forex. I don't know anything about it. Like, I don't fuck with Forex. Look, listen, Forex, one thing I heard about Forex is that you gotta have at least like $3 million to be a direct investor. Like otherwise you investing through a middle person.
Got you.
So I don't mess with Forex though. Yeah. I looked at it. I was gonna open up one of those imaginary accounts.
I haven't done it. I don't know anything about it.
My brain ain't there.
Besides what I know, you're just basically comparing currencies and it like the potential for gain is just, you know, just as much the potential anywhere else. But all I'm saying is like, all I'm trying to say is this: if you're a producer, you don't have nothing. Like you could really start with a device, right? In this day and age, in the digital age, you can start with a device. That device can make you some quick income, and you can take that income and instead of trying to flip it on something else that might not get you, if you in it for like the long game, for the long haul, you could literally like make beats, sell your beats here and there, $10, $10, $20 here and there. You turn all that, if you can take all of that, dump that into the market, that's just free equity. Like at the end of the day.
Look, I'll say that's definitely spot on everything you said, right? But I add this one thing. So you're talking about putting it on DistroKid or putting your stuff out on the iTunes or something like that, right? Which is definitely a viable option. But here's what I tell my boy. He has records. He's a rapper, right? He has a bunch of old records that he's done in the 90s. We did a bunch of records before. I said, put them all on Bandcamp, right? So Bandcamp, you get 85% of your money, right? And then take that same money, and I tell, if somebody was new, I say, put your money on Bandcamp or you know, any distribution platform, but Bandcamp actually pays the most. And then take the money that you make off of that, because you're not eating off it anyway, right? And put that all in, pick a stock. So if you're new, get $150 and put 50 on crypto, put 50 on the stock market, put 50 on Forex, right? Don't even do nothing else. The next month, don't even put no money in, right? Just save that next 150 for yourself, put it in your pocket and treat yourself good. The next third month, look at those 50s and see what start growing for you, right? And you might have one place where you'd like to invest more. You might take the other 50s out and take the extra 100 if you still have some left, put it all on one platform, right? Or you might keep on playing all of them. But exactly what she says is right. It's like you take like some information, just digital bits off your phone or laptop or tablet, and you could really make money. And now the money is digital too. So like you could just get that and just send it back to your money. You go swipe the card someplace and then you can get goods, walk out some J's or whatever you want to get. You see what I'm saying?
Fuck J's. Buy shit.
Hey, I'm just saying, that's not for me.
Buy shares,
buy more stuff. I'm buying more assets. That liability is buy assets. Yeah.
I told somebody this like 2 years ago. Nike shares was $60, right? And I was saying this shit, but I was like, fuck yeah, exactly. And it's double. And
I bought it at 90 and I sold it 100. I was so mad.
You know, that I told somebody to do that or whatever, and motherfuckers looking at me like, hey, what the fuck you talking about? And I wasn't doing it. So ever since then, I told my brother, he always drinks Starbucks. Always drinks Starbucks.
Yeah, definitely.
Starbucks.
I told him
you should. Yep.
Here's his Starbucks, bro.
Yeah.
Like, and he didn't do it. You know what I'm saying? So I started buying shares in Starbucks, and so now I buy a bag of Starbucks coffee, right? And that shit is like $10. For $10, I drink coffee for a month, right?
Mm-hmm.
So all the money I would have been spending going to the bodega, nah, son, I take that money right into Starbucks.
Right.
Right in a circle. Money we're going right in a circle, man. All that shit gonna do is grow. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm just saying, like, as a producer, I wish I would have known this 20 years ago. If I known this 20 years ago,
facts.
By the time I was 25, I could have been like, you know what? I don't know if I want to work. I just want to sit home and focus on these beats. Or by the time I was 30, I could have said, I want to sit home, focus on these beats. After 10 years of investing, 10, 11 years of investing or whatever, you could just be like, fuck it. This is what I'm gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Like if it don't pop for you, like within those first 10 years, but if everybody always talk about, oh, it's only plan A, it's only plan A, and it's not dissing anybody that say that. But at the same time, with plan A, you gotta have you gotta have insurance. You know, insurance, like Chris Rock said, insurance is just in case shit happen. So just in case some shit happen, you gotta have some bread there just in case, like, you gotta pay for something, right? So if you're 20, you just working and stashing as much bread as you can. At the same time, you learning everything you can and make sure you're the best beat maker you could be. Like, your 30s and 40s is gonna be there. You know what I mean? Like, you look at what's some dudes, Griselda. They are our age.
Yeah.
They are our age. Like, and granted, they lived a different life than all of us, but like, keep it a buck. They are rapping at 39, 40 years old. You know what I'm saying? Like, and a lot of people like 20 years ago said that shit wasn't possible.
And they doing it the way we like it, like very boom bap-ish, old school, and it's working.
Yo, and that's the thing. Like they
bringing it back.
Exactly, and they being exactly themselves. They not out here trying to do anything that's out of their lane. So like, all I'm saying is, like, anybody in this day and age, anybody could be an artist and do whatever it is you need to do. But you got to have the options to actually have the time to put it in. So and that time comes with money. Like time is money. It like you can't live for free. You know what I'm saying? Like,
parlay creativity.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So it's gonna cost you a certain amount every month. So if you take a few years to put away however much it's gonna cost you to live for a few more years, those few years that you saved up for could change your life. Or those few years you saved up for, you could just every year you could just be investing in. By the time you in your 30s, you be like, well, damn, you know, this music shit didn't work out, but at least I ain't broke.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
like,
for sure.
I swear to God, I wish I knew this shit. Like, when I
Man, same, bro. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. It is still a learning process. You know, as the climate change and everything changes, it's still, you know, you gotta do the best you can to stay on top of stuff. And you're not gonna know everything. That's why it's important, like us even doing this podcast right now, like you say, even though we're not financial advisors
at all,
to have these discussions with people, you know what I'm saying, to kind of get an idea, you know, and get more of an understanding, to get more information that you need to, you know, because a lot of people is new to investing, especially, you know, this time right now. A lot of people are new. They don't know where to turn. They don't know where to go, but there's plenty of information out there for you to, you know what I'm saying, reliable information that you can go to, you know, certain people, there's certain channels, certain individuals you can follow online that, you know, they'll get you there. You know what I'm saying? They'll get you at least started. You know, they're not going to walk you through without putting some bread in with some of them. You know, they're not going to walk you through hand to hand all the way through the whole processes of everything. But you can still get enough information to where, and that you start, you know, having these exchanges with people. And the next thing you know, shoot, you in the game, just like the producer community, just like the music community. You know,
when I look at it like this, is the people that walk you through for something for a price, right? I wouldn't like anytime you buy a piece of gear, you don't just buy it and just let it sit there, right? You buy it and you basically you bump your head every night trying to figure out how this new piece of gear or this new app, this new door, whatever it is, you bump your head against the wall until finally you figure that shit out. So because like in all essence, that is an investment, right? You're investing in that piece of gear.
100%. Yeah.
You're hoping that your return on investment comes from like you being able to sell some type of something that you created with that piece of gear, so that piece of gear eventually would pay for itself. So the same way you do that is like, so the same way, like if you want somebody to walk you through something, that info they give you, that knowledge they give you, you got to work that knowledge the same motherfucking way. You know what I mean? Like take that shit and like, all right. So like for example, like I remember somebody had told me years ago is like, yo, if you don't pay yourself before you pay everybody else, you'll always be broke. Matter of fact, wasn't nobody, it was the book, Richest Man.
Rich Dad Poor Dad. Was it Rich Dad Poor Dad?
Nah, Richest Man in Babylon.
Like, oh yeah, that's good. That's a good book. Yeah, that's really good. Yeah, definitely pay yourself first. Yeah.
Take 10% of your money, pay yourself first, right? So even if you're a producer, you make it $20, $30 a track, like pay yourself first. So like eventually, so at least like your money working for you. You know what I mean? Like and I don't know. I'm just saying like every producer can make it. You don't gotta be Just Blaze. I know I'm dating myself by saying Just Blaze. I don't know the current producers. I apologize.
You gotta be
you know,
Justin May.
You don't gotta be. You
ain't gotta. Yeah.
Like Outkast said it. It ain't about you make. It's about ain't about what you make. It's about what you keep. You know, you keep that, and what you do, what you keep could change your life. You know what I mean? Or could keep your life the same.
Yeah. And sometimes that ain't a bad thing too. Sometimes no news is good news. You know what I mean?
That's for sure.
Sometimes no change is a good thing.
You know? That's a hard lesson to learn.
Because it could be better, but it could be worse. You know?
Yeah. You're gonna learn that from one side.
Oh yeah.
So like,
diversifying our portfolio. I think this was a good topic. It just happened to come up.
Yeah. I think
so. Look, if you're new, though,
people be interested in. Yeah.
Here's what I say: if you're new and you want to learn, for anybody that's trying to like start investing, put your money in something that's other than a bank, right? And don't put a lot. Take maybe $50 or $100 or $25, and just watch it for 30 days.
Put your whole check into it. Yeah. Don't put all your money into it.
Yeah. So if you learn, if you watch Money TV, like Bloomberg or something like that, if you look at, any kind of news channel has stocks and stuff on it too, like any MSN or Yahoo, whatever, right? You just see that and glaze past it. But once you put your money in, you'll wake up in the morning and say, you know what, let me see what my stock is doing. And then you'll see it, you'll check it. I'm not saying check every day, but even if you forget and look 1 month later and then you're like, whoa, I put $100 in. Wasn't it 100 I put in? Why does it say 150? Or you might be like, why does it say $60? Either way, you learn a lesson. So what you're paying for is for your lesson there. You might gain. I call it win or learn, right? You don't lose. You win or you learn. So you might win and get that money out, or you'll be like, you know what? I learned a major lesson. Don't do Reddit pump and dumps. You know what I'm saying? Or don't. If everybody says do Ripple, don't go buy Ripple because they said it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Or maybe don't put all my money into something like that just because it seems like it's too good to be true. It probably 99% is. You know what I'm saying?
Don't write it down. And if you have a gambling problem, be aware of that.
Yes.
It is kind of
I'm just saying, because I know some.
You're right. It can be addictive. Like
it can be addictive
too, though. That's the thing about
it. Give up all their money, and then next thing you know,
right? Maybe don't listen to me then, because
just be careful. Just be careful if you know that's something that you deal with. Just be
Brian said, "I'm in it to win it, bitch."
Don't listen to me. Yeah. I dropped thousands in casinos easy. I've left broke big time 4 different seasons. Easy. Like, look, if y'all want to figure out what you want to do, like after you got your money, after you made your songs, here's how you can get money doing it. Like, and the thing is, the funny part is like. So if you parlay it right, it's like what she was kind of like getting at. If you start out in the game, you start making beats, you could really just get an iPad, and 10 years later, you could have like 10, 20, 30, $100,000 in the bank, right? And you could like only have like 100 fans. And that's like not even like a strange thing. You can have 100 fans that buy all the little beats you make, right? And you take that money and invest it and just let it sit. And it's for sure in like 5, 10 years, you can end up like freaking 6 figures or something off a couple beats you made in 2021 in quarantine. It's like, why not? Just take your time, make some beats, do something with them. Don't just keep them and play them for yourself. Put them up someplace where they'll do, make some returns and then parlay.
Yo, deadass, like, every dollar I've ever made off my website, like, and I just take that shit, I just put that shit right into the market. Every single dollar. I get a $5 sale. Oh, I'm buying $5 worth for this, $5 worth for that. Like every single dollar. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so like I don't touch that bread. I don't touch that shit at all. You know what I mean? So like, and I mean, granted, like my regular income pays for the website and all of that shit. So I might be operating at a loss. I don't know. All I do know is that a little $5 sale, $2 sale, $6 sale, all that shit goes in. You know what I mean? So you get like it's very possible. I think it's all in how you look at it, like how you see it. You know what I mean?
So look, so what you're saying for real? I mean, investing in yourself, I don't think it's a loss, right? Investing in yourself should be the top thing on your list before you go to Coinbase or before you go to stocks and Robinhood or anything else like that. If you need to learn some kind of skill, you need to go on the YouTube and get it for free, or figure out a place to go get it free. If you need to get some kind of like up yourself in any way, if you need to spend money to up your skills, it's gonna make more money. That's your number one investment. Skip all that other stuff. Skip everything else. Skip making beats. Up your levels to what you need to do. Now, if it's making beats, learn how to make beats. Listen to this podcast. Listen to other podcasts. Mm-hmm. Read the manuals for all your stuff you bought. Invest in a good piece of gear. Don't get something that's going to work 1 year. Get something that's going to work 10 years, like the MPC or something like that. iPads work for a long time. Just do like she said, take it off auto update. I got an iPad from 05 and I'm still killing. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But like invest in your gear and invest in yourself and learn that stuff. And then you can really parlay that into making a lot of good money and a lot of resources for yourself for the future.
Yo, as long as you can export a wave, you good money.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, exactly. Dude, I'm making a Windows XP PC right now. So look, I'm doing a studio upgrade, and part of this upgrade is making a Windows XP PC right now. Because I got an old sound card that reads from ADAT, right? And I'm about to do this new ADAT promotion. So I recorded a bunch of people in the 90s on ADAT tape, right? Mm-hmm. I'm just going to tell all them people if they want their songs, they're all like 40 and 50 now, right? If you want your kids to hear all your music, right? Give me the tapes. I'll mix it down, put it in Pro Tools, and send it back to you, right? So I'm about to make the same money twice on the same stuff I made money on the 90s. I'm about to get them twice. Same music, bro. XP computer to do it. Watch me, bro. This is a hustle for real. Watch.
Brian Diddy shit. Yeah. We invented the remix.
Hey,
right.
Bro,
you want your kids to hear you rapping, right?
He on fire today, ain't he?
Hey, why not? No, I'm all right. This has been my mind. My mind. Yeah, I've been on this for like a couple weeks, man. Yeah.
I ain't mad at you. Fuck that.
I love it, bro. Yeah, I love it. I'm like, yeah.
Look, wait, I'm gonna show you. Look at my old school videos. Look. Oh, wait, let me see if you see it. Look at
that. Yo, I see now you put it in the
when you put it on the IG.
Yeah. That. I got all the old formats.
That's a regular. I thought it's not a regular cassette machine in there too.
I got a cassette, DAT tape, and ADAT. So all the old formats. I'll do cassette restorations. I'll put it on the disc for you. I'll email you MP3. I'll help you get on Bandcamp. I'll help you get on DistroKid. I'm gonna make a whole package, bro. And I'm doing local pickups. So people in the DMV, I'm gonna go pick up your tapes from you. No contact. You put them in a duffel bag or a box on your front step. I'm about to pick them up, bring them to my house, load them in. Right. Yeah. So I spent $1,000 to do an upgrade that included really a downgrade, so I could go get a whole new hustle.
It's not a downgrade though.
Not to me. Not to me. I'm about to hit a corner. I'm about to get a market that nobody tapped. You see what I'm saying? It's a whole untapped market.
To me, old gear is not a downgrade. To me, old gear is a cross grade. I'm not gonna say it's an upgrade.
Real to real.
Lateral move.
How much you think? Yeah. How much you think the Beatles gear from Abbey Road from 1960? How much you think that's worth? How much they paid for it then, or how much it'd be now? Which one? You take a guess. You see what I'm saying? How much you think the original Motown gear would be that they paid $8,000 for right now? To say that Marvin Gaye cut a record through this. You see what I'm saying?